Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked.
Hashtag corn
Corn
shuckers.
shuckers.
Well, them damn corn shuckers. They at it again.
Corn shuckers.
Now they're shucking in the fields.
Oh my god.
Eat the whole bag at once.
Yeah,
Ooh, daddy.
you gotta press the bottom of the bag and then jam it down your throat. So you're like kind of.
I'm transforming to
Transforming and rolling out.
chocolate chibi.
Dasani, they all kind of sound very
Oh my
similar.
God.
So, you know.
That was
Good work.
Funny to see.
that's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
Alright.
Burger.
Oh.
Take burger.
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Take.
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't
Ain't
need
that
cheese.
It does need cheese.
Burger.
Take me started, please.
You missed all of us because we're live and hello.
Hey.
Segways. We're starting early.
Segues, even though they didn't understand the pre-context before the segue, to let into it, but hi!
Yeah, you weren't even here.
You weren't even here and you guys got segue. How do you feel about that?
Ooh. How does
Segue
it feel to
before
miss
this trip.
out?
How does it feel to get hit by a segue?
FOMO.
I don't know. I know how it feels to get hit by a golf cart.
It's probably about the same, just a little slower.
Yeah, I got run over by a golf cart in high school. That was the pinnacle of my achievements.
Was it on purpose? Was it by accident? Did you
No, I
jump
was
in
just
front of the
walking-
golf cart?
No, I was just walking out of the auditorium, and the security guard was just like booking it around the high school on the golf cart, and I just take one step out from the auditorium and get fucking demolished.
And then you got to take the rest of the day off, right?
Oh hell no, man! This is Florida, man.
That's true.
She took one step out. She was like, "You all right, honey?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be all right." She's like, "Okay," and then just booked it.
Yeah. That sounds about right. We had a security guard who was literally built like a fucking like action movie star tank, who body slammed a dude into the parking lot and left a dent in the parking lot, and then that kid had to go to class immediately afterwards.
Oh god!
Not kidding.
Took your ass to class.
Not
doubt
even
it.
remotely kidding about that. That actually happened.
What the hell?
Wow!
Forest High School's the time, man.
Some
Yo.
anime.
That's
some
an
anime
understatement.
bullshit, yeah.
Right?
Kid was skipping class and he was running through the parking lot so he could try and avoid getting caught. And he got body slammed into the parking lot. It just happens.
So some kid got Yamcha at your high school, and they got sent to class right after.
Yeah, he got Yamcha, and then they were like, "Nah, Dragon Balls, get your ass back up, go to class."
Wow!
Yeah, nothing remotely exciting like that happened in my high school, not to my knowledge.
Oh, that wasn't even like exciting parts of what happened in my high school. That was a normal like Thursday.
For me, it was Tuesday.
That's Rick crazy.
I could tell tells for days. Well, welcome to Remnant Podcast episode 54. 54. We double checked the math earlier.
55th.
I may have like doubled up an
did the math.
episode like earlier on during season 2 so far. I think like 51 had like 2 parts to it or some shit.
It happens from time to
Yeah, I don't know how to count. I don't know who keeps putting me in charge of things.
55th.
time.
55th. 55th.
55.
1, 2, 3, 5th. Moose know what I'm talking about.
Oh yes. Oh man.
Good lord.
You guys are silly.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Occasionally. Speaking of you
Try
guys,
not to
who
be
are you guys and what are you doing inside of my TV box? How do you live inside of
Nothing.
this universe?
No,
No?
we're not here. It's a figment of your imagination.
Ah,
is.
shit.
Have you been doing LSD again?
Again? Does it count if it's again if it's never stopped happening?
Yes.
I just if it's one
Yeah, it
continuous cycle, is it an again thing or is it a have you stopped doing LSD yet?
No, it is. It's if it's one continuous cycle, the cycle repeats itself. So there isn't again.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
There has to be an end to go back to the beginning for it to cycle back around, I think.
You sounded like the bear last night trying to get out of the gate. You like. Yes,
Amazing.
he did. He did.
He did.
Oh
The
god.
littlest pup. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh yeah, always. Oh, I know who that is.
You do know who that is.
I do. Hello. Oh my god. It's been so long.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
That's the
It's been a while.
Oh god.
I
Who's that,
feel like
who's that Stained? Good lord.
I know music. It's fun.
I feel like
I'm
that needs to be a
professional.
music video.
You've tried this for years now? You've tried to get us to do a K-pop video. You've tried to get us to do a regular music video.
Right?
100.
When
I'm
is-
absolutely down for a K-pop video.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. I am ready.
I mean,
we
K-pop
gonna be
video is
Throw a bunch of
easy.
nonsense words.
Yeah, you just gotta like you gotta have a banging beat, and then you've got to just do a bunch of completely random things, like sit on top of a car and look out at the distance, or just
Oh, I get that.
spread on a beach,
Cookies. Ooh, jam.
dance inside of a random factory, all in tandem.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 None of the storyline for the music video has to make any sense at all, but
No.
Right up our alley.
There also needs to be about like 8 more of us.
yeah. And none of them are part of the actual main cast. They just are there for the video.
Oh yeah, they're actually part of the group, but they're also their own group that does a different show, and they sing the songs in a different language.
And there's got to
So-
be like a scene where we just melancholy pull off an apple from a tree and just staring into it longingly. And then
I think
all of
you're
a sudden
thinking
there's
more
a
of visual
tiger.
kind of
Does it have
music
to be?
video.
Yeah.
Does it have to be an apple? I mean, we're in Florida. We got plenty of oranges.
You can pull whatever the fuck you want to off of a tree. I don't care.
A grapefruit.
Wow.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm down with this.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Good lord.
I think introductions were interrupted.
Yeah.
kind
If
of.
the-
We were saying hello to someone in chat. But yeah, welcome chatters, welcome Katie, welcome Puff, and yeah, I'm Servo, and I'm alive.
Yay. That's good news.
You marked yourself safe.
Glad you have.
Yes,
Glad you're alive, Servo.
thank you.
I'm Jono, and I'm also marking myself safe, but like with an asterisk next to it.
Yeah,
You never know.
yeah.
I
That
am.
moves.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
By
you
all
both,
means.
both of
It
you,
was like- I mean,
both of
it
you,
was like-
same time, right
Okay,
now.
yeah.
3,
Like-
2,
No, I was
1.
like, no, you go.
Alright,
No,
I'm
you go.
good. No, you go.
I'm-
No, you go.
What? It's like we're trying to piss in the same urinal. It's like
Do you know this by example? Have you done this?
Oh man.
Have you had to cross streams before?
Never cross the streams.
The Ghostbusters, you never cross the stream.
Yeah, but like in the end, don't they cross the stream and then it makes it more powerful? Aren't you supposed to cross the stream?
No, it's a reaction. It causes an explosion.
Yeah,
It's fine.
they do it on purpose only because they have to not do the entire rest of the movie. Something like that.
Could you imagine crossing streams at a urinal and then all of a sudden it explodes?
Yes.
Actually, I imagine that's exactly what happens.
It is.
Yeah, the streams like smack off of each other in different directions.
That's why when guys go to the
mess.
bathroom, it's always one urinal apart. Because if you cross the streams, it explodes.
You get too close.
Yeah, if you
Bad
cross
news
the
for
stream,
everybody
it
involved.
explodes. No. If you cross the streams, it explodes.
Why
How
is
is that
it?
again?
Yeah, why is it fluttering like a butterfly?
Are you trying to tell me your piss doesn't ripple?
Your peas don't interpretively dance.
There's no form of ripping going on when I pee. That's what you're asking.
You trying to tell me
That's
your
inevitably leading towards Jono wanting to see the way that Lance
Absolutely
piss
not.
looks like when-
Absolutely not. I don't want
piss
anyone
doesn't
else's
spirit
apple juice anywhere near me.
You trying to tell me your piss doesn't spirit fingers, mister?
Stop it right now.
By far
That's
the
not true and
weirdest.
doesn't make sense.
By far the weirdest introduction tale we've had.
Hi, my name is Lad. I'd like to talk about how my pee goes.
Floating piss.
My name is Lad, not you Hakusho 5-finger blast out when I pee.
3 times.
Damn it, you're a Messi. I told you not to cross the streams.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
Only this time. When was the last time we talked about piss, Katie?
Right.
It's like only this time.
Only this time this week.
Yeah.
I'm
This
sure
week.
there's plenty of times. I can guarantee that there's some kind of piss and shit talk during every Survival Boy stream.
Oh,
Every
that's-
one of
yeah,
them.
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Whether it's on purpose or not.
Oh no, it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Adding a piss
Absolutely
counter.
on purpose.
And we usually have John the thing.
The piss counter, add a little pee cup to the top left of the screen there.
It's
And it
slowly
drips.
fills up.
Just have it like drizzle in little by little.
I'm here for those.
Oh god.
Well,
Done.
yeah.
So what have you guys been up to this week?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Surviving.
Yes. Trying to remember what normal life is like
Right.
Back before the war.
before the COVID times.
Basically.
I was born in it, molded by it.
Yeah. What a life we lead.
We're still talking about piss?
Right.
Oh god.
No,
you
we've
only discovered the piss when you were a man.
See, we are still talking about piss.
we weren't until you asked if we were still talking about piss.
You literally asked.
Pissing, y'all been pissing? Yeah, a whole lot.
Yeah, oh yeah, tons.
So much.
Every day I'm pissing.
I don't want to do the shuffle while I'm peeing. That's awkward.
Not the game.
It gets everywhere.
Yeah,
It
just like
it
sand.
does, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
does.
can.
It's coarse and rough and irritating.
It gets everywhere.
So, guys,
Go on.
as far as what we've been playing,
Mhm.
I finally finished Streets of Rage 4 Saturday night last night. That
Yeah.
game is, and while fun, oh my god! Once you get to the last few levels, especially if you're doing it by yourself, it has a certain degree of difficulty to it, so it was pissing me off.
Don't do it.
I'm not.
Was it going to? Just keep it rolling. Don't worry about it.
Where's that damn counter? But I finally got through it, and I started Call of the Sea.
Call of the Sea. Oh, that's the
Yeah.
Was that
It's
one
like-
indie Microsoft game that was shown off where it's like overhead view?
It's not overhead. It's first person. It reminded me of Sea of Thieves, just the way the graphics are. It's about a woman who's searching for a husband who went missing on the island. He was trying to find the cure for her family's disease, and it starts off from there. It's a puzzle solving adventure, but it did definitely remind me of Sea of Thieves, which is why I tried it out, and it's not too bad. I should be able to finish it here soon, and then a little more Apex to sprinkle on top. Got to be ready for season 8, baby.
Oh yeah.
I still need to remember to re-download Apex.
I downloaded it and then I'll go ahead next. I downloaded it, played a couple games, didn't get to play it on stream unfortunately, but which I need to because Lat requested that I play. But I'll have to re-download it because I had to make room to install Star Wars Squadrons last night. Because Jazzerdog gifted me and Ox Squadrons last night so that we could all play. That game is wild, and I haven't gotten to put the VR headset on yet because I wasn't feeling that good yet.
Oh, Squadrons has VR?
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah,
does.
it does.
Oh yeah.
But I can tell you right now, if I had, it wouldn't have been for very long. That game is very, very intense. The graphics are really good, and it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit complicated in the way that, like, if you were to compare like the Starfighter Assault in Battlefront 2
Yeah.
to Squadrons, the Squadrons mechanics are definitely more, geared towards making it feel like you're actually controlling the ship and doing different things. Like, for example, you have to balance your energy usage between thrusters, weapons, and shields. So depending on what state of dogfight that you're in, you're constantly changing between managing the energy. So that's pretty interesting. Also, multiplayer is multiplayer. There's people who are like fucking rank 150 and they just missile lock you from across the stage and kill you, and you have no chance. So there's a little bit of a learning curve there.
Okay, so it's not like match based to where your skill level is.
Skill-based matchmaking?
No.
Hell no. No.
That's one of the roughest fucking things to do to someone.
Level 1, first match, the entire other team was at level 100 plus, all 5 of them. And we just got slammed the whole match. We barely get to move.
That is the roughest thing to do to somebody.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So it takes out the fun of it.
It did make it a little unfun, and then there's some modes too that are like a PvE, multiplayer PvE battle, which is pretty cool. It's like defense, starship defense. So you've got like your Star Destroyer, and then there's 2 like Vanguard ships, and so you basically move across the stage in almost like a tower battle style. So it's pretty cool. I haven't, like I said, I didn't get to mess with it very much. It was all after the Smash tournament last night, but it was very cool. Other than that, I've just been doing a lot of Rocket League.
That Smash tournament.
Oh yeah.
You kiss my ass, Jono.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you from the losers arena.
Oh,
Kiss my ass, quick.
damn.
For those of you who were not there in my stream last night, we had a a direct edition Jono Almighty grudge match, and of course Jono came out the victor in that match.
Oh, it wasn't much of a match.
No boy.
Oh, yes, it was. I took you through the ringer. We went all 3 rounds.
I was
and you
gonna
didn't get to
say
the last second.
it did
The
get down to
very
the timeout.
last second.
The very last second of the match.
Well, you see, I didn't want to make it easy on you.
Hmm.
As if there was no timeout, you'd still be wiping that lipstick off your face.
It would have it would have gone to sudden death. It really would have. I was interested to see what was going to happen, but man, quite the epic.
I'm telling
That's
you.
right. I'm printing up shirts. Don't disregard the Bogard.
There you go.
It was the wonderful lipstick match. It was
It was.
the best time for nips out, lips out. Sephiroth there.
Lol.
We have to give a Moose. I need some theme music whenever Terry Bogard comes out in the Smash tournament when he comes out to the ring.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that was a good stream last night. We had a good time, and
It was,
then
it was fun.
And then, like I said, I've been playing some Rocket League. I finally moved up a division in silver, and it was actually funny. I was talking to some of you guys may know Blacksmith TV, and he
Familiar
plays
with.
Rocket League. Yeah, and he was playing some Rocket League, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you need to put in like." A good 50 hours before you can move into gold. And I was like, I put 200 hours in that game. You fucking asshole. And then he's like, yeah, I'm doing terrible right now. He's like, look at where I'm sitting at. And he goes to his competitive screen. He's diamond rank in everything.
God.
Holy hell.
So then the god shined on me, and his internet cut out, his stream got cut off. So I went immediately to Twitter, and I was like, "Hey, if your internet's not working, you can't tell me that you're not trash at Rocket League."
Damn.
Fucking got him.
hilarious. Yeah, I did. Good times, good times.
Holy crap.
What else? Was that anything else? Oh yeah, Battlefront. But that was pretty much.
I've been on and off playing Battlefront since it was free.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Yeah, that's why. That's why I downloaded it. 90 gigs though. It was,
Real hefty download, but
yeah.
God, the game's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it
For
a
sure.
shot, but for the life of me, I just couldn't like stay interested. I played like 5 matches, and then I was like, okay, that's a game, and then I uninstalled it. Like it's not, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. It just couldn't keep me.
Like the regular PvE or PvP, it's okay. Like it's Battlefield. It's everything that you want out of a regular just Battlefield kind of game. But the I really enjoy the PvE stuff in there, and I absolutely like since it came out, I was in love with the story for it too.
True.
Aiden Versio, wonderful character, and they've got basically Halo zombies in there as a PvE match where it's stormtroopers versus Ewoks, and like one person starts off as an Ewok. That's
a fun multiplayer map.
Yeah, you start off as a stormtrooper dropping down on the moon of Endor, and like your flashlight keeps going off in your gun. You've got to like make your way to a drop zone and wait out for like when the help comes, and then the Ewoks can see in the dark, and they're just running around picking off soldiers left and right. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Blast. It really is. I enjoy that.
True. Okay.
So at the very
Squadron
least, like
stuff.
some of the PvE stuff worth.
Okay. I'm down with that. I might give it another go then, but I'm definitely probably because Squadrons isn't like AAA priced, is it?
Right now, if you have a pro account with GameStop, I believe you can get it for half price. It's like $20.
Okay.
Yeah. Or 20 or 30 bucks. I don't know. But it's through
Get a
Origin.
pro account. Okay, get a pro account, buy it, cancel pro account.
Yeah.
Save money.
Yeah, you could do that. I'm not sure how the pro accounts work because I didn't pay for it myself, but Yeah,
They're-
it's legit.
They're active for a month, or not a month, but like usually your pro accounts are like active for a year.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, someone who used to work at GameStop.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Or you'd very politely ask somebody who who has a pro account, and then just use theirs for a minute.
Desert Dog.
Yeah.
Just saying,
John,
GameStop,
do you have a pro account?
No, I don't. Mine's been deactivated since I left that company.
True.
Close your ears, GameStop, if you're listening.
Right.
Close your ears. Give me your money. Wait, shit. They can't hear that if they close their ears.
Oh, yeah, that don't work.
All I've been playing this week has literally just been Rust. It's been a Rust filled week. We lost our entire base. We lost like half of our other base. Everything's been going to hell. There's constant war going on.
It sounds like there's always constant war going on.
It's normally peaceful. It's normally peaceful.
Normally.
And then out of nowhere, people are just like, yeah, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. And then they just
Well,
go
you
on
see-
a rampage.
You see, in a week and a half, the whole server wipes. So everybody's like progress wipes onto it, except for their like blueprints, all the stuff that they've learned how to make. So everyone's getting a little trigger happy and a little antsy on our server, and they're going a little shooty bang bang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And also they've kind of like gained enough power now, so where they just have excess amounts of things to blow up people's base. So
Makes sense.
you know,
So when it's getting close to reset time, everybody's just like, fuck it all to hell.
Mhm.
yeah, they just start blasting.
Yeah, okay.
Accurate.
Like
There's-
Tarkov.
Yeah, there's two bases right next to where our new one is that got blown up this morning. So, we just live a nice cozy little life right now. Teeny tiny small, no one knows what we got. It's fine.
Constantly
It's perfectly fine.
at the ready to go to war.
I've realized after looking at my Steam earlier today that I've got 70 plus hours in the last week in Rust, and was like, oh, I might have a problem.
I noticed that combined between my friends, Rust is now the most played game, and it's because you and Moose.
Friggin' excellent.
Yeah, like
I was like, oh.
we'll easily put in like 5 to 11 hours a day on it at this point, like especially at night, because like barely anyone's on overnights. So it's the perfect time to go do things and
Makes sense.
scavenge around while no one else is there to kill us.
Yeah.
Stay ready. You won't have to get
But we're making progress. We've upgraded some things. Moose, you got a couple of new things in your inventory whenever you log back in again. Wonderful thing about the game is while people are sleeping and logged off, you can just reach inside of their pockets and like undress them or redress them and fiddle around however you want to. They can't say anything. They're logged off.
That sounds dangerous.
I was gonna say not
That's
even gonna go there.
It's heading into dangerous territory. I'm sure we've had an issue with that one story along the lines. Or,
No, it's fine. Well, listen, we've upgraded you. We took some things out of your pockets and we put some new things in there. It's fine. You'll be very, very much appreciated at the automatic firing weapon that you have in your pocket now.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Guns are rough to make in that game, and when you start getting like the high powered guns, then they have a clear advantage over everything else.
Yeah.
Very clear advantage.
Oh yeah.
It's fun though. It's been a lot of fun. What's that Phase 4 lab?
I was just thinking, it's January. We're in a dry spell now because of the I guess because after Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of we're coming towards the end of January, heading into February, and I was trying to think of like any major game that'll be coming out or that came out this month or heading into February. And the first thing I can think of isn't until March, and that's Monster Hunter.
Yep, that's how it goes. End of the fourth quarter of the fiscal year is around February or so. So March is usually when they start prepping back up for that first quarter sales bump. And that's what Capcom's doing. Monster Hunter, and then the month after that, or no, 2 months after that, is it April or is it June for Resident Evil?
I feel like it's April.
It's 5/7/2021. What month is that?
May
May.
Yeah.
is gonna be May.
Yep, we got until March and then May for titles to start hitting. And then we usually have like I don't have a PS5.
No,
Right.
the Monster Hunter.
Oh, for Rise, yeah. No, I played the shit out of the Rise demo.
I haven't been a Resident Evil fan since 2, and I have a PS5, but I didn't download the demo.
They have
Betsy
gotten
just got 4 on discount on Steam.
yeah. They're all on sale right now on Steam. If you don't have them, I picked up every single one of them, and
Nice.
I'm gonna play through all of them before 8 comes out. Just because I really want to go through all of the stories again, and I didn't play the DLC for 7, either of the DLCs.
Yeah, neither did I.
And one of them is directly related into how things happen in 8, or supposedly.
I was unaware of that.
Yeah, the Chris Redfield DLC is supposed to tie in bits of it to 8. So I'm excited. I want to play it. But I also really, really enjoyed 7 in general. That was one of the best games they've had in years.
It truly was. Now, my curiosity, is there anything that is going to cover where Big Mommy Vampirus comes from?
Well, you remember how like ridiculous 4 was with like all of the zombie regular villager people?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very similar strain of things that are happening. But it's gonna be vampires. And there's some kind of tie-in where like she had a brother that didn't do the job well enough to kill Ethan, and I don't know if that's part of one of the DLCs or not, or if they're talking about like the father from the family that you're fighting in 7. But there's some kind of relation there, and Ethan's still tracking down like bits of it after his daughter gets captured, apparently. Things that we didn't know until this trailer.
Right.
I'm excited.
Interesting.
I'm excited for Resident Evil.
Very exciting. Very excited.
Excited. And then we don't have it. We don't have it on the topic list, but there's also the RE. What the fuck is RE Verse, the multiplayer game? I don't know if anybody saw that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
So
how about eating frozen?
it's a multiplayer Resident Evil like deathmatch type of game, but it's across characters from every single game in the universe. They showed like Nemesis fighting the chainsaw wielding father from 7, and then they had like Chris fighting Jill and Leon shooting Claire, stuff like that.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
My thing is though, why the hell did they go with cell shaded for the art style?
I have no idea.
And it's not even good cell shading either. Like there, some of the rooms had good lighting and things like that, and then other rooms just looked like straight up ass. Like it just looked bad in some parts. I'm like, what were they thinking with that art style?
I don't know, man. Free game. Free game, can't complain. Not gonna bother, but still pretty neat, I guess. I
As
want
long as
to.
it's better.
You just know that the second the Wesker's in there, it's gonna be the most broken thing in the world.
Oh yeah. I just really hope that it's better than the multiplayer that came with 3 remake.
Resistance.
That was just Resistance was atrocious.
I don't. So playing as the like villain in that was fun. Playing as any of the survivors was rough because it was half the normal frame rate of what the game was. Your movement was extremely slow and laggy. The camera felt off, like very off for how you moved. Wasn't a fan.
And then as soon as they released Turret Boy, it was over. Like that was all you could queue into in multiplayer was Turret Boy McGee. And then he just guns everyone down.
Yeah.
And that's every match. But then player count just fucking plummeted on his release. And then they never patched him. So now there's like less than 200 people playing at peak hours, which is kind of surprising. I actually looked that up the other day. I was like, how are there still 200 people playing this fucking garbage?
I don't know, man. People will play anything. If you build it, they will come.
That does make sense.
First looks good though. First looks like it's gonna be just dumb, janky fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want a taunt where I can just scream out stars as Nemesis over and over again.
Yes. 100%. If they give us that, I'll be satiated.
Momentarily.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be satiated overall because if I'm playing the multiplayer, that means I have the base game, which means I have the giantess vampire woman in my life at that point. So I will be satiated as a whole. And, begging to be stepped on will increase.
as it does.
I want another taunt now, and I think I want it more than the Nemesis Stars one for that game. And I want it to be the Mr. X taunt that just starts playing X Gun Give It to You.
Yeah. Arguably the best mod that people made for that game.
Oh yeah. Between that and the teeny tiny Mr. X mod.
Oh my god, yes.
That game, the modding community for that game is just the best. The absolute best.
Oh my god, yes.
And of course the Thomas the Train one.
Yes.
That's in every game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, any game that can be modded will have Thomas the Tank Engine in it, don't worry.
Mm-hmm. I remember fighting Flying Thomas the Tank in Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
Breathing out fire, playing the theme song as it flew by.
It's like, oh god.
For the Macho Man Randy Savage one.
Oh god. That one is only made better by the fact that they play Disco Inferno as the theme song for it too.
Hell yeah.
So good.
Freaking free.
I love the modding community of games. They're ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
It's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of things being everything and things that I didn't know that I wanted until now. Did you guys see the trailer that we have on there for the Five Nights at Freddy's Successor starring Nicolas Cage?
Absolutely. I have watched that trailer more times than I'd care to admit.
Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah. Willy's Wonderland.
Oh, it is beautiful.
I'm in love with it. It's everything that I think that a Nicolas Cage movie can be and more. Like it's Five Nights at Freddy's concept. He's locked in there overnight with a bunch of animatronics that come to life and everything. But then they make that wonderful meme reference in the trailer where the lady goes, he's not locked in there with them, they're locked in there with him. And I was like, oh, it's that kind of movie.
Yes. Like, it's the same. So for those who haven't seen it yet, good looking out on the link. So essentially the whole premise is that there's a guy and he needs a night guard, like in Five Nights from Freddy's, and he just like, yeah, you know, just needs somebody to look over the place at night. And the place is cursed because there's animatronics in there that, oh, they're spooky. But it just turns the Five Nights at Freddy's on its head because, yeah, those animatronics are like evil and shit. But so is Nick Cage. He's at his peak, and it is beautiful.
He is peak Cage, and they can't handle that.
He's just gonna freak out and blow away some animatronics for, I'm hoping, 2 hours, and I'm so here for this.
It's as ridiculous as the Meg was, or at least it's looking like as ridiculous and good as the Meg was. Where like,
I hope so.
Statham was like, I'm gonna 1v1 a megalodon. And this is Nick Cage going, I'd fucking animatronic.
I played Five Nights at Freddy's, and now I need to make a movie about how pissed off I am.
Yes, it is so beautiful. It's everything I'm here for.
Yeah, no, like honestly, I was expecting at some point to get some kind of Five Nights at Freddy's like media as far as like a movie. This is what I wanted and more.
Oh yeah, I would rather have this than an actual Five Nights movie. I would absolutely rather have this.
I don't think the format for a regular Five Nights movie would work. Like as the games, they work perfectly because you're in control and you're like sitting there in the seat doing that. But as a movie, just sit like camera in one view, just going left, right, left.
I don't know. Maybe
close the right door.
Yeah, maybe we should bring Yui Bowl out of retirement and have him do it.
I don't know. This looks good. This is dumb good.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's dumb good, yeah. No, like I've got a level of movies that are like good, and then the ones that are dumb good. Because they're just the most ridiculous things. But man, are they entertaining as fuck when you turn your brain off.
Yes.
And Carnosaur is one of those.
Yeah.
And so is Velocipaster. It's just...
Wait, did you say Velocipaster?
I did.
He did.
I did.
He absolutely did.
I was making sure.
So here's the concept. He was a pastor who was who was out in the woods for some reason, and then he stumbled across like some bones and then accidentally got scratched, and then he becomes a velociraptor at night and attacks people.
That's not how that works.
but then he learns to use he uses his powers for good, so he attacks bad people as a velociraptor.
He uses his powers for Jesus.
And then during the day he atones for it with his pastor ways. Listen, we're gonna have bad movie nights come back onto the Discord channel. Just you wait.
Oh,
Velocipaster.
Just you wait. I have so many of them. It's like a long list of bad good movies.
You gotta throw Samurai Cop into that list.
Oh, 100%. But that one's got like a hard rated R warning on it.
Oh yeah, that'll be the after hours.
Let's see. I've got Santa Jaws that I still want to see. Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, Killer Sofa,
Yes.
Llamageddon.
Wow.
Yes.
One that fits perfectly into our next topic here is another title on here called Notzilla.
Oh my god.
We could watch that one leading into Godzilla.
Okay, I'll post a link to the next
Where do you get all these wonderful movies? A lot of them I find. And a lot
And
of
the
them
garbage? No.
a lot of them just come to me. Actually, they finally added my favorite bad movie on Amazon Prime Video now, and that's gonna be the first one that we all watch together. It's called Suburban Sasquatch.
Oh my god.
It is the ghost of a ancient Sasquatch spirit who appears randomly and attacks people in this little town, and then there's this goddess who's got a never-ending battle with the Sasquatch.
Oh man.
She just appears and disappears all the time.
This sounds incredible.
Listen, man, if there's something that I have a passion for, it's bad movies.
Very true.
Okay. Looks like my standards for movies is gonna have to change.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Now, after hearing all of this, I feel like a movie snob. It's like, I only watch the finest of action flicks. I'm just, okay.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch the absolute rock bottom in order to appreciate all of the good.
Agreed. Because once you hit rock bottom, nowhere to go but up.
Exactly. It'll make you appreciate Justice League movie.
Nothing can make me appreciate Justice League.
Yeah, that's a.
I mean, listen.
Well,
We've already seen rock bottom, and that was what, Dragon Ball Evolution, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Batman versus Superman.
Fantastic Four.
Fan Four Stick. We've seen rock bottom.
Those aren't even bad in comparison to movies like Birdemic.
Or Velocipaster.
Birdemic's crazy good.
I mean, it's and there's a difference between good and bad.
This
and
is
what
why
you're
I
talking
said
about and what I'm talking about.
It's bad. It's
This
bad
is
good,
why
just
I
like
said
John
that
said.
bad good
Yeah.
has its own category.
It does.
Yeah.
You talking about bad, or do you mean bad good?
Bad good or bad bad?
Yeah,
Like
there's,
Michael Jackson bad, or
there's
it's
good,
awful bad.
there's good,
Like
there's
Birdemic.
bad, and there's bad good.
Like Birdemic to this day is the only movie I'm aware of that has like a 10 to 15 minute sequence of a guy getting sold solar panels.
Or like driving.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's just like the intro is just him driving in his car with the camera tilted, like obviously just laying on the dash.
God, you said that and it triggered me because my first thought when you said it was Rubber, where there's just like a 15-minute sequence of the tire just rolling, and it pisses me off so much that I wasted an hour and a half of my life on that movie.
That movie is not even, that's not even like a bad good movie or anything. That movie's fucking trash. That movie fucking sucked.
There was no payoff at all.
It was just indie wank for like 90% of it.
I was
And then like
just like, wait, so it's still just a tire?
I was sold
the
on
parts
it.
with the tire were cool.
I was tricked into this
The fact
movie.
that it was just a tire.
One of my friends, someone who before this I trusted, was like, all right, so listen, you want to see a cool ass movie that's about a psychic tire that rolls around and blows things up? And I was like, that sounds fucking dope.
Yeah, that's how I was sold on it. And then it's like, hey, the movie starts and then there's a tire and it does psychic shit. And it's like, whoa, this is awesome. There's a psychic tire killing people. And then there's like a 20-minute section of people standing on the side of the road just wanking themselves over how, the cinema of these days, blah, 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 like making direct commentary like, here's what indie directors think about all the time. Look at me. Fuck that movie.
Moose, how do you
Get that out of the way. How do you guys feel about this new movie coming out?
Yeah.
So we're talking about what, Godzilla vs King Kong,
Godzilla versus King Kong.
the movie that totally should have happened before Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Thank you for saying that, by the way.
God.
I thought the King of the Monsters was like this is a championship, right?
Well, this is what they're considering a championship. Yes.
Oh, that's okay. So I'm lost.
So they're so far they're painting Godzilla as the bad guy.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I mean,
kind of makes
kinda-
sense-ish in this universe concept where
he hops the fence. He hops the fence quite a bit.
well, I mean he's always hopped the fence like back and forth, but like in the universe concept that they have right now, the monster verse, he's still painted very much as the bad guy. They've just kind of funneled him towards like the bigger bads so far. They'd have been like, oh look, there's a whole lot of monsters, let's just go lure Godzilla over to that and maybe he'll fight him or some shit.
Right.
And now they're like, okay, well, we gotta control Godzilla because he's getting too powerful. Oh, we know, we left a giant monkey on an island, let's go pick him up.
Yeah.
So Godzilla is just a heel in the WWE.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
And now he's about to go into
I
I don't
mean,
know what's the big name match, WrestleMania or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
King Kong.
He's like a flippable heel right now, because what's gonna happen is they're both gonna fight it out. It's gonna be exactly like Batman versus Superman, but probably better. They're gonna fight it out. It's gonna be like toe-to-toe match up kind of thing, and then all of a sudden they're gonna go, guys, while we were distracting them with this fight, we made something that can go toe-to-toe with them. Look, it's Mecha Godzilla.
Yo,
then
Jono,
they're
what
both gonna have to
what
fight him.
though- What if though mid-fight Godzilla's just got like King Kong in a chokehold, and then King Kong's just like, "Oh no, Martha," and then Godzilla's all like, "Your mother was named Martha too."
Okay,
Look,
yeah, no, I'm here for that.
Moose, I had that exact same thought. And then they're gonna team up and go fight Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, Lex
not
Luthor is
Ma-
gonna show up
it's
with
not
Mecha
Mothra,
Godzilla.
It's Martha.
It's not my
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, but like in reality, in this universe, Godzilla and King Kong should have fought it out ahead of time, and then we should have had the entire fight with the trio. Like, this should have been before King of the Monsters, but now they're building up Godzilla as this giant, super supreme godfather. And the trailer surprisingly, like, did everybody watch Godzilla King of the Monsters?
No.
No. Actually,
Yeah,
I didn't get
and
to
it was
watch.
phenomenal.
I didn't get to watch the whole movie. I ended up only watching part of it.
Okay, then I'm not gonna spoil the ending of that movie.
By all means, spoil it.
That I'm gonna leave that up to Servo.
Yeah, actually, don't if you don't mind.
Okay, I won't. Maybe
I'm very spoiler sensitive.
maybe we'll have a Godzilla-thon too, because I have a deep love for the Godzilla movies.
I mean, I just want to watch that movie.
I love Godzilla.
Which one would you be starting with? Which Godzilla would you be starting with for the Godzilla-thon?
Oh, that's a great question, honestly. We could start with some of the OGs. We could start with the newer recreations of Godzilla. We could start with the animated 3 movies that are on Netflix that are okay.
Are we gonna
Leave
start
a good-
with the 2001 where he's
They're-
asexual?
Yeah, they're okay, but you know, oh god, no, not that one. We will never watch Godzilla 2000. The best part of Godzilla 2000 was the Taco Bell commercials with the Chihuahua that went, "I think we need a bigger net." That is the only good thing to come out of that movie.
Wait, you can't have a Godzilla-thon without Godzilla 2000.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You just gave an entire spiel about bad movies, and now you want to omit this one all of a sudden?
Yeah, because that's a bad movie. It's not a bad good movie.
Here you
Bingo.
go with this bad, and this bad good, and it's trash. So which one is it? Bad good, or is it trash?
It's, well, I mean, bad, and trash are both in the same category list there. It's a bad movie.
Let me write this down.
Tell this boy to make some sense.
Cloverfield is a better Godzilla movie than Godzilla 2000.
Agreed.
Fair. What? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have Godzilla in it.
It's still a better Godzilla movie than Godzilla 2000.
That you know of.
Godzilla's got Godzilla.
I mean-
When that movie was out, it was pretty decent.
I mean, shit. Watching Cloverfield, we could have sworn it was Godzilla up until the end.
Honestly, yeah, we didn't know
Yeah.
what was happening in that movie.
Yeah.
Godzilla doesn't drop little things out of his body and like have them.
Yes, he does.
He
Have you
does in
seen
Godzilla 2000.
I need to go back and watch Godzilla 2000. I think. Anyway,
There was like a scene where he's got just a bunch of little children that scatter off of him, and they all go and attack people.
He impregnated a whole football stadium.
Yeah,
we
that
watched a
movie.
different movie than y'all.
That movie was rough.
Oh yeah.
We watched a different fucking movie from you guys. I don't know what that is.
Either way, I'm still all in for this grudge match for Godzilla and King Kong. They've redone Kong a little bit. He's older now, supposedly, since he was a baby during Skull Island. He is equal size, like height wise size to Godzilla, which is insane because this Godzilla is already massive.
That's what I was going to say. I guess that him being older explains the size difference. 'Cause I always thought Kong was smaller than him to be able to stand up on the building, the Empire State Building, whatever he climbed up to, whichever building he climbed up to, for him to stand up on it, he seemed pretty tiny in comparison to Godzilla, who was as tall as the building.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Like older iterations of King Kong versus Godzilla, Kong was always smaller, but because he's like quicker, he's always had like a little bit of like a speed advantage. He's probably still gonna have that during this, since we have like larger, like kind of fat Godzilla, but our Godzilla is much more powerhouse heavy. I wouldn't put it past them triggering like burning Godzilla during this fight.
I can see that.
It'll be fun. And then we get a
it's gonna be
Godzilla
good.
fighting game out of it.
Tentatively happy about the possibility of that.
And then all of a sudden we get the Smash Bros crossover, and we get Godzilla and King Kong for Smash. I'd accept that into the universe.
Yeah.
no,
I'm
they're
very
just
cool
gonna,
with it.
they're just going to bring back Rampage, the video game, and put Godzilla and King Kong in it.
I'm okay with that, but also they missed the mark on that. They totally could have done that when the movie came out.
I'm still waiting for the Rock to show up in Godzilla versus Kong.
They already had 11 from Stranger Things,
Yeah, they did.
and they had what the hell's his name? Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Zordon
Yeah, they had Zordon.
Yeah.
and 11, our future Princess Leia.
Yep. And Jack Black.
What?
He was in King Kong.
How the hell?
He was
Yeah.
in Skull Island.
Yep.
Oh, Skull Island. Okay,
Yeah.
Nacho Libre.
Yep, we had Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre confirmed for Smash.
Why? Why? Why did they do these things to us?
You know.
Just stop. Just stop.
So our next topic, I was trying to figure out what would be the point of them acquiring this company, but Opera seemed to they purchased the owner of Game Maker for his new gaming division.
Can we start with the fact that I didn't know that Opera was still around?
Right. Because it's been since 21.
It's been 1 week for me.
So Opera was what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And I guess they're trying to get a foothold into gaming by picking up
Yo-Yo Games,
owner of Game Maker Studio 2, and they acquired them for $10 million.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Yo-Yo Studios. I was trying to like look into their Game Maker and everything, and it looks like they've got like a couple of things tied to them, but not a lot. So I'm not sure like what their goal is with this like acquisition.
But it says Yo-Yo was previously purchased or acquired in 2015 by Playtech, which is a gambling software company.
Yeah,
So Opera gonna start gambling?
Who knows?
What else
All we
they
know
got
is that they got him.
I mean, it's possible.
Opera's like the Bing of fucking browsers. Like, you know, they got to get a something in their name.
I mean, Bing is the Bing of browsers, but yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it says Game Maker was the basis of some of the favorite indie games: Downwell, Forager, Nuclear Throne, even Undertale.
Yep.
So it looks like they're trying
Katana
to, like,
Zero is a part of that.
So it looks like Opera's trying to lay down a good foundation.
Acquiring indie studios is a big move nowadays.
Oh
Yeah.
With as big as those indie titles like are hitting, and especially like some of the ones that they've had made from their game maker, like Undertale, like Katana Zero, like Forager.
Yeah.
Pretty smart move on their part.
I mean, from my understanding, Opera's always been one of those platforms that's been known for like people that I know that have used Opera in the past. They're like, the hell was that? Haven't been using it for like, you know, because it includes like a VPN. What the fuck, Jono?
Jono?
Okay. All right, yeah. And I mean, as a web browser in and of itself, I mean, we're talking like, geez, how many web browsers are there that people still use on a regular basis, other than Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, and geez, does anybody use Safari still? Other than on your phone,
even
who the hell uses Safari?
Even Apple doesn't use Safari anymore. Like they come with Chrome pre-installed on their phones. Sorry, that was a jet that was flying overhead, by the way. You started like questioning it. I was like, can they hear the jet? I looked over at my audio meter and was like, oh, they can hear the jet.
Yeah, it sounded like someone was trying to escape from a filing cabinet in your room.
I was gonna say it sounded like John was taking his lunch out of a file cabinet.
Yeah, don't mind it, guys. It's just a jet. Don't question it.
No big deal.
Oh man.
In any case, so I mean, them acquiring something like that, obviously, it's a known entity. I guess it's anybody's guess where it's gonna go.
We also have a lot of like non-normal game or people getting into the gaming industry now, like Amazon, like Google, now Opera. Also, I got my Amazon Luna trial.
Oh, nice.
Hey, how's that treating you?
I don't know yet. I haven't signed up for it. They asked me to. they asked me to sign up, like to click OK on the trial for 30 days. It's only a 30-day trial, and then they're like, if you want to do this trial, you got to spend $50 on a controller for it. It's like, I would rather not, but thanks for thinking of me, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was interested to see how it goes. I know Chibi mentioned she had got hers too.
Yeah. I'd like to see how it goes, but I'm curious if there's anything that's gonna be like a better Stadia. But from what I was reading in the email, they've got like a weird kind of partnership with Uplay. So they've got a grand total of like 3 titles at their disposal.
True.
We've got Assassin's Creed, Division, and what else does Uplay have? Watch Dogs. Oh no, the jet's back.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
That's not.
You know what? You know what's really weird about that? Can you guys also hear that in the background, like at your place?
Yeah.
I can hear it. That's not a jet.
Yeah, I can hear that too.
Jono got somebody tied up with some duct tape, the banana, and the Vaseline.
No, I can definitely hear the jet like flying.
We all
That's
don't
really
live.
weird.
We all don't live like that far away from each
That's
other.
what I'm saying. It's hilarious that it's
But
that
it's-
close to you that it's like I don't know, maybe making something rattle, but I can also hear it like live.
Yeah, no, it's literally like overhead. Like there's an airfield not far.
No, I'm calling bullshit on that one.
I don't know what you're talking about. You haven't heard anybody scream for help yet.
Yet.
That's like, yes, yeah. It's like when when you see a molester, you walk in and you see him, and you're like, somewhere there's a little boy tied up in the trunk, tired of having sex. So that's what that sounds like.
What?
See, telling them to shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, all right, let's move on. God damn, that got dark quick.
That was dark. Ah. Speaking of which, the Resident Evil crossover event
Right.
coming to Division 2 in February.
There we go. Let's move on, please.
I'm more concerned. Jono, why you still muted?
The Dark Sun, he's telling it to shut
Jono,
up.
you're not helping your case here, Jono.
Listen, man, it's like a series of jets or something. I don't know what's going on. There might be like fighter pilots outside of the house. Who fucking knows, right at this point?
Yeah, you're having a Blue Angel demonstration at damn 8:30 at night. What's going on? Is that what it is?
Fucking jaw hurts. I've been grinning so hard. Just stop.
FYI, I will call the people on you, Jono.
What people?
God. Ooh, I can't take this, guys. You guys we gotta talk about Resident Evil.
I can hear it in the
sorry,
distance,
Ari.
but I don't know if they're coming or going at this point. I think we're good. All right, Resident Evil.
Yes, Resident Evil.
Yeah, so speaking of Amazon's partnership with Uplay, Resident Evil crossover coming to the Division. Doesn't look like there's any sort of like major crossover like they have with like Monster Hunter when they drop like a whole quest line and stuff. It kind of just seems like some armor and some weapons from the RE verse is coming.
Outfits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like some
It's gonna be pretty cool.
operators, maybe get some stars gear.
I haven't.
Is this Division or Division 2?
Division 2.
Division.
No, okay.
It'd be kind of weird if they were bringing events to Division 1. Like, yeah, we're just gonna forget about that.
Other game that we released before.
Right.
It's
Let's bring people back to that one.
That was good, right? You guys liked that game.
honestly, it's really
I
weird.
did.
Like
I did like it.
I enjoyed Division 1 a lot more than Division 2. But it may be
same.
the fact that I enjoy New York a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm familiar with everything in there and like all the areas because they did a really good job of recreating it.
Yeah.
But also the story for Division 1 was pretty solid.
It was.
It was definitely better. It was more well written.
Because it was based off of a shit, what do they call it? It was like some type of plan that could actually happen, like a
Yeah, it's almost
biochemical
exactly what
warfare.
happened this year.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much.
Yeah, it's close.
It's the world during a global pandemic. It happened, but it was a bio warfare event. People laced a bunch of money with biochemical weapons and then started handing out the money during Black Friday.
Right?
Of course, it's Black Friday, so money gets everywhere, and then all of a sudden, global apocalypse.
Yay! I mean, boo.
Yeah, and
Right.
secret branch of the government activated.
Mm-hmm. Division 1 was solid. That was a fun game. So yeah, they're getting crossover with Resident Evil, which is a weird crossover that I never saw coming, but normally it's Capcom who gets the crossovers into their stuff with the games.
Right.
Like when they did the Final Fantasy one with Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Huh. Final Fantasy, the Street Fighter, the
Well,
The
Street Fighter
damn
just makes
Witcher,
sense because it
the-
is son of a bitch.
wrangling those children you got captive. Now all the talk about the shirtless and the nips makes sense, Jono. It all makes sense. I mean, if you disagree, just come out of mute and say so.
Wow.
Yeah. I figured what it is. His name.
So,
Get my report straight. His name is
while he's
Almighty.
while he's muted, anyone played the demo yet? The Resident Evil Village demo?
It only came out for PS5, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know. It says old and new consoles.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
I
only
haven't-
PS5.
Oh, well,
The
they
demo-
lied.
I think Village is coming out for older new consoles, but the demo was only released for PS5.
Oh,
Mhm.
update PS5 demo out. Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PS5 is the only one who got the demo. It's a 15-minute demo. Doesn't have any combat or anything into it, but you get to kind of go around the world. I've seen it played, so looks fucking great. We're getting a demo for all consoles, I think, during March. I think they said.
Something
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah, so we'll have another demo that's out, but it's going to be a different demo than this PS5 one. And it'll be one like with combat, like closer to kind of how the RE2 and RE3 demos were.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's this demo that's on PS5? The maiden demo.
You're kind of just going through
is.
like bits of the house and like exploring and stuff, and then all of a sudden you get to see 8-foot tall vampire lady step on you.
Mm. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, no, they so essentially, yeah, it is an offshoot unrelated to the main story mostly. Like they said is that the demo itself is pretty much going to be like not canon, but it'll have the character, it'll have the villains that you're going to see in the final game. So it's just kind of like, yeah, you know, this is what the place is going to look like. Here's how the game works. Like it's like a play style demo more than anything.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I
So
wonder why they went with that.
And I think they just don't want to play their hand too early.
They just want to give everybody like a tiny taste, just to get them a little thirstier for that final product,
There we go.
as well as thirsting
fair.
for other things.
Oh God, yes. I mean, yeah, yes. I mean, yes.
No, he means oh god, yes.
By yes, do you really mean no? I mean, is yes, me no, or
Yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, or yes, yes, no. Bad, good, good, bad.
Good, great.
Good God.
Yeah.
Speaking of good God, it seemed like
Jesus.
Microsoft seemed to realize a blunder that they made when they announced an increased price to Xbox Live Gold.
So what all were they wanting to do with this random price increase besides get more money from people who are playing the games on their platforms already?
That was it.
Nothing. Nothing.
They didn't announce any type of update, or they just said they haven't increased the price of Xbox Live in 10 years. And remember last year when they sneakily took away the 12-month subscription for it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
And everybody was predicting that it was going to have something to do with Xbox Game Pass, or that was going to be the new Xbox Live, and along those lines. Yeah, that didn't have shit to do with it. This is what their plan all along, is to charge 6 months. Well, the new price increase was supposed to be $10.99 for a month, $29.99 for 3, and $59.99 for 6 months. So,
which used to be the price of a year.
Of a year.
A year used to be $60.
$120 for a year subscription to Xbox Live Gold. Now, the other theory was, by doing this move, they were trying to force all Live Gold members onto the Xbox Game Pass.
It's already fucked up enough that they're charging people to play online, but then to double up onto that front and ask for more money.
Double the money?
Yeah.
For a year subscription? Yeah, that was kind of... Well, it was outrage, and luckily the fans didn't stand for it.
Everyone was like, yeah, no.
Like,
I think everybody was more like, wait a goddamn minute.
Yeah.
That's accurate. That is accurate to the response.
Can we talk about how every time that there's a new console release, Microsoft has found a way to shoot themselves in the foot by accident? Like,
you remember when I think it was the 360 was coming out?
No DMR, like, ready discs, and you have to have a Kinect, and you have to be online at all times with your system. Sony's just like, don't need that for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
damn, Microsoft, you selling these for us?
Hey, Microsoft. I mean, you could just put the money right in our pockets. Like, it's just here.
They're like, you want to play online with your friends? That's gonna be an extra $60 now. No, there was like, it's obvious there was gonna be huge fucking outrage over this. Like, there's no way that people were gonna spend $500 onto a console and then $120 to play for a year with that console.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's unheard of.
That's the price of 2 full AAA titles.
Yep.
Unheard of.
Yeah.
Absolutely absurd. And the world yelled it out into the void, and Microsoft said, yeah, we don't want to lose money, you're right. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten greedy for a minute.
Right. For once.
For once.
We could probably do without that little bit of money. It's not little really, but it's
I'm trying to find the exact. Yeah, no.
The train of thought is like, what?
Well, see, the
is there
issue.
A fucking jet going overhead right now?
Okay, you have me worried. I was like, is there another one?
No, like that's literally what I was like, what?
Yes.
And then
I'm glad I got Batsy a PC because she's been gaming on Xbox, and we just got charged for Xbox Gold, and I'm like, yeah, we ain't doing that again.
Yeah.
You can play Overwatch for free now.
I haven't paid the full amount for the subscription of Xbox Live Gold.
When you say full amount, be why?
the $60 because
Yeah.
I purchase them when they go on sale.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like if you get them on sale, then you get the deal. But otherwise, like, again, we're talking about don't make me have to do work to play video games. Betsy, she's like, she just wants it to be easy. And for most people, they're paying the regular subscription fee automatically deducted every month. And we would have never known until we got charged double the amount next time.
Yeah, right. Now I'm hoping that there's they said that there was going to be some kind of updates with the Xbox Gold processing and things and like the products that you get out of it because of their fumble. I was trying to find their exact tweet and today was not a great day. We always try to do our best for you, and today we missed the mark. Fucking obviously. We hear you, and we're reversing our Xbox Live Gold pricing updates to bring Xbox Live more in line with how we see the player at the center of their experience. We'll be removing gold requirements for free-to-play games. We're starting work on that immediately, and we'll have updates in the coming months. Details, and then they have a link that further brings into that, but it really doesn't say much on like what their updates are going to be coming forward.
Mm-hmm.
By missing the mark, what they really meant to say was, we were trying to piss in the same urinal that you were pissing in.
All right, our bad. We crossed the streams.
Oh,
jeez.
Just sprinkle a little more into the piss counter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I didn't start it that time.
No, I think you didn't have to.
Yeah, you didn't. Microsoft started it that time.
They got you.
Microsoft went in on the piss counter.
Huge oversight on their end. Like, there's I want to know what the executive process for that was like. They're like, or what can we do? Charge them more? They won't see it coming. It's fine. No one will care.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Because I mean, if it's really the move that they want to push everybody onto Xbox Game Pass, just cancel the damn Xbox Live Gold and just be done with it. I mean, what's the point of removing the 12-month and then announcing the price increase? Just take it away. And this is going away in 45 days. It's going to be done. If you'd like to continue, move over to Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass.
Yep.
Fair.
Like, I mean, to me, that sounds like, two different routes to the same end path. Like, people are going to get fucking pissed.
Either way.
I mean, the same type of product that they have ish, like a little asterisk on the ish there is exactly what Sony's been offering since their PlayStation Plus came into existence.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, free game. Play online, here free game. Every month, here free game. Have fun, play game.
Yeah.
I like it only makes sense for them to merge the two products together. But like a product that also only costs them like a few dollars a month. I think Game Pass is like what, $7.99, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an extra $60 worth a year.
Yeah.
Not quite.
But they still say there's more announcements to come. I don't think they're finished with Xbox Live Gold. Whatever they're trying to do with it,
we'll find out.
They have to go back to the drawing board because this plan that they had, it did not work out in their favor at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At least they're listening. We can actually take a little bit of pride in the fact that they're listening.
Because when I saw the announcement, I was for damn sure like, oh, looks like I'm not playing on Xbox Live anymore.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
It screams in PC.
Yeah, no, I was relieved. I was like, oh god, like I think hopefully, I won't have to pay that again.
Yeah.
But
speaking of hopefully,
Is it a hopefully?
It may not be a bad thing. Apple is reportedly working on a VR headset. To me, it kind of speaks to they see where the technology is going, and VR is going to be the forefront of that. So they want to get into it, which a lot of companies are. But Apple, when I hear Apple's working on a VR headset, then I start to think, gosh, damn, I don't want to pay $3,000 for a VR headset.
Right.
Hey,
Or
there's
pay
that.
$4,000 for the rose gold version.
Yeah, and then you have to replace the VR headset every 6 months. No, my issue with that is, are they actually making a VR headset for gaming, or is it like when Google made the VR headsets that come free with some cell phones, where you put your phone inside of the no, not the Google Glass, because I'm still holding my breath that one day that'll exist again.
Yeah, right.
I'm talking about the Google VR like headset things, the pieces of cardboard that you stick your phone into, and then you got your phone just on your face and you're just jiggling around where you can watch movies.
Yeah.
Is that what Apple's doing, or are they doing an actual headset?
It doesn't say, but it does mention that we could see it as early as 2022.
Which would be interesting. I mean, at the end of it, I'm not optimistic for what they're going to have to offer, just mostly for what you said, Lat. But my whole thing, though, is it's another company getting into the VR market, meaning the VR market is going to expand. So it's a net win, regardless of what they're doing. They're bringing more attention to the field. So then we might start seeing more competitors, like the group that's putting out. It's a prototype and a long way out, but they're like looking at VR contact lenses right now, and VR sunglasses, like smaller.
Oh yeah, have you guys, speaking of which, have you guys seen that AR monocle lens?
No,
I haven't seen that one. No,
it's like,
please do tell.
Basically what it allows you to do, and again, they don't have any live demos of it, but I just saw it today. It allows you to essentially photograph or video and then replay in a monocle that magnetically attaches to like a pair of glasses.
So it's very similar to what Google Glass was trying to hit the mark for, but didn't exist.
But specifically just for like a photo and a video type of deal, and it pairs up with Bluetooth and a phone app.
There are a couple of AR glass like companies. Most of them are out in California, of course, and they're fly to the store, get fitted, and then you get your pair of glasses like sent to you later on, kind of deal. Because I've looked into some of those over the years, but they'll actually like fit and do like actual regular lenses for your glasses for it and everything. They're cool. The concept is all there. They don't quite do anything near what we would expect them to do yet.
That's kind of what I'm wondering, is what the level of.
We're still.
It looks crazy, but it might be. Garbo.
We're still easily 10 years away from it, being a realistic thing in the world right now. It's the idea's there, in concept it's not, or like in actual practice it's not.
Yeah, there's definitely some people making some pretty interesting moves in AR and VR, and it's finally starting to look pretty cool. Like we're getting to the future. I'm happy about this.
I also wonder if the Apple VR headset would only work with like, what the hell, isn't the Apple TV that has their like game streaming platform thing on it?
Yeah.
Like,
it's gonna be proprietary. Like it's going to be interact with Apple products.
Yeah, if it's gonna be like that, you're muted, by the way. If it's gonna be like that, or if it's going to be like the Oculus, where you can kind of do both like Steam games and Oculus games onto it.
You're talking about Apple Arcade?
Yeah, Apple Arcade. Isn't that like a portion, like a sub piece of Apple TV?
Yeah. Well, if they make it exclusive, I think that would be big miss on opportunity.
Wouldn't
If
be
it-
far off the mark for Apple though.
Yeah, you're right.
True.
You're right. As I look at my iPhone that's listening to me and my iMacs over there.
Oh yeah.
Always. They're always listening.
That they are.
Times.
Speaking of always listening, apparently Valve and 5 other publishers were fined by the European Commission for geo-blocking Steam games.
Yes. I was trying to pull things up while I was saying yes, because no one was saying anything yet.
No, I thought you were. I was waiting.
Yeah, I was waiting for the follow up to that.
No.
Yeah.
No, there was no follow up. You guys are more than welcome to take the floor.
I was kind of confused on this one
Okay.
as far as the difference between geo-blocking and region specific.
So region specific has to do with the publishing of software. Region specific is just like, okay, it's either going to be one of two ways. Either it is version region specific, where it is okay, this part gets this iteration of it, this part gets this iteration, this part this part of the world doesn't get it at all. But then there's also the geo blocking, where it's straight up like, well, the content's out there. It's just not available to you though. It's specifically saying you can't have this. It's not, we didn't release it to you. No, it's like it's out there, but it's just not available to you.
We had some bits of that. Like, wasn't I want to say GTA was originally banned in Australia, which is a version of geo-locking, as well as multiple different games that have been locked out of China and other such countries.
And the 5 companies that were fined, Valve, we already mentioned, Bandai Namco was another one, Capcom, Focus Home, Koch Media, and ZeniMax, aka Bethesda. And those fines totaled up to it said 7.8 million pounds, but I think that's roughly
It was $9.2 million.
$9.2 million.
Yeah.
Americana.
Which, honestly, with those companies, literally drop of the hat. Like, that's that was all together, not individual. So everything totaled up to 9. I mean, split evenly it's a small chunk of change, but not even like a slap on the wrist worth to them though.
Oh yeah,
realistically, between all of those companies,
that's for damn sure.
Because I was trying to think of what purpose would be behind geo-blocking a Steam game.
Some of it has to do with content of the game. Some of it could be like, I guess, seen as like anti that country, or some kind of like racially charged type of game, or something that has to do with negative connotation or representation of like that company or other like countries or so.
Yeah, like you can't have pornographic titles on Steam in Germany. Hentai games can't be sold on Steam in Australia. Like there's a lot of shit like that out there.
Of course, there's always ways around it. VPNs being one of the most prevalent ones, changing your region in Steam being the easiest of all of them. But yeah.
So geo-blocking is a bad thing.
Depending on how it's being used.
I was like,
yeah,
if they're being fined for it, but from the explanation, it seems like it's not necessarily a bad thing if they're using it to block this content that's not to be viewed in these other countries.
It's also one of the things, like, you can't tell me what I'm gonna enjoy in a game, whether or not it's like offensive or not. I should know that walking into my purchase of this game. So it
So it sounds like you're speaking the gamer privilege right there.
it's one of those like, hey, don't tell me what I'm gonna buy. I choose what I'm gonna buy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I buy these nipple clamps full and well aware of what they're going to be used for.
Yeah, like don't fucking warn me if I buy nipple clamps and a car battery. Don't judge me. They're not going to be used in tandem. You don't know that they're going to be used in tandem.
Okay, but we
You
have,
don't know my life.
we have to see. This is the catch-22 that gets me, because if I don't warn you and you do something stupid, then I'm liable because it's my product.
Well, there's also the fact that each game has to have an ESRB rating as well. Like they have to tell you specific things that are included in that may or may not be offensive to you.
So you're telling me the only thing that CD Projekt Red needed was a little disclaimer that says, "Hey, this game may include bugs."
No,
And they
because that's not gonna
okay.
that's
not a
not gonna
content,
fix that.
Yeah, that's not a content warning. That's
It was content in the game.
They had
Right, but
they
it-
had
but it's-
something like that they had to include because of the potential seizure warning.
Right.
And that did have to be included. But as far as bugs, no, you don't have to include a warning on that.
Because I was going to say, from here going forward, if they just put that on all their games, they should be fine. Bethesda and CD Projekt Red just put a little warning. Hey, this game, man. You know what? With all these lawsuits coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next step.
No, Bethesda has been putting that on each of their game cases, like just giant Starburst Platinum shield written on the front. It says it's a feature.
yeah.
Like this
And
game,
Todd Howard takes the stage, like, yeah, look at this. Totally not a buggy mess. Wow.
this game may include features not intended for your average gamer, aka bugs.
Also, did we mention Skyrim's now coming to your smart socks?
Right. Oh my god.
So they were giving all kind of percentages and fines and whatnot, and I was just like, I thought geo-blocking was similar to like the region specific, whereas it's like you can't, if you buy a disc from Asia, you can't play it on your American PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that's region locking, and that's
Similar, but
it's yeah.
similar, but that's more of one of the like region blocking usually is more so like there's not rights for that type of game, or there's no demand for that type of game over in a different region, like how we only get 1/8 of the Monster Hunter games that exist because of region locking. And that's because they go, well, in the past we haven't done very well with this title over here, there's not a high demand, so we're just not going to release it over there.
So they can use that same excuse for geo-blocking.
I mean, they could use that argument for geo-blocking, but usually it's not. Usually it's like context of content. You okay there? Is your PS5 gonna explode? You look like you're holding on to it for dear
It
life.
just turned on by itself, and I'm like, the fuck is going on?
It heard you talking shit.
And install one of those necessary updates.
I'm waiting for it to transform. You're gonna see me beating the shit out of it over here.
God.
And it just
I'll wait for that.
it just stopped. It was like, okay. I'm sorry, Carrie.
All right. Few sentience.
Yeah, I'm struggling to see what the fine was for. I mean, if they do have similar aspect, I guess it when you get down to the fine line of it, or what it's really for. But to me, it still feel like they're kind of parts of the same coin.
Think of it like this. Region locking is saying we're only going to sell this game within our country. Geo blocking is like, we're going to sell this game to everybody except you.
Okay.
It's like picking out specific people, where like region locking is like, no, this is ours. We don't want to let it go.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, region lock is like, this is a Japan exclusive. This is a European exclusive. This is, I don't think there's an America's exclusive. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but
They
generally
have
speaking,
versions. They have versions that they region lock in that way, like you was talking about before with Grand Theft Auto and
yeah.
Wolfenstein
gosh,
is a wonderful example of
there you go. Yeah,
difference
I was
in
trying to
region
think of
locking.
one of those.
Because the version that everyone else got was the normal version of Wolfenstein that we've all played at this point. The version that they got in Germany is incredibly different. I own that copy, by the way.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, I got it when I was over there. I was like, I have to buy this.
That's kind of awesome.
It's that like they refuse to refer to Hitler as like the Fuhrer in it. They've got like changes and they've like redone all of the swastikas so that they're not included in the game and are changed to a different symbol. That would be like a version of region locking specific version of a game.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still about a little hazy on the phone, but okay.
Think of it like a giant party. Like,
And everyone's getting in except for me.
yeah, everyone's getting in except you. That's geo-blocking.
That's, yeah.
Where region locking is, I'm gonna have this party, but it's only at my place, and no one else can come.
And no one else can come because you live in Asia.
Yeah, no one else can come because it's my house. That's your difference.
It's making a little bit more sense.
Not really a party if you don't invite anybody.
Sure it is. Strip down, take LSD, and I'd throw myself over a table. It's still a party.
That's a party right there.
I was gonna say that's fun. That's not a party.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
I don't see the difference.
Hey Google, define party. No.
Lastly, we have another acquisition.
Yeah. Activision, or rather a branch of Activision, was absorbed by Blizzard. They're known as Vicarious Visions. Some of you guys may be familiar with that name.
Yeah, Skylanders.
Skylanders. They worked on a lot of mobile versions and like Nintendo DS type versions of games that have come out in the past.
They worked
Tony
on like
Hawk's Pro Skater,
the older Crash Bandicoots, stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got deep into Skylanders.
Yeah, I mean, Skylanders is one of them. But now Blizzard has absorbed them, and they are only going to be working on Diablo. That's it.
More power to them.
Strange.
Yeah, but oddly enough, that includes they mentioned a remake of Diablo 2.
I am genuinely curious for this.
It's kind of like a slap in the face, isn't it? Like you absorb.
Well, no, they're coming out with Diablo 4 right now. It's already in the works. I mean, I say in the works. The game is actively being developed. They've shown gameplay and things like that already.
Yeah, but they split off a bit of this for what is now
next
called
month. We're
Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Okay,
yes.
So they're not just working on Diablo 2. It's all Diablo titles.
Yeah, Diablo as a IP
franchise.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say if they just absorb them, but like, okay, you're only working on Diablo 2, and then I was like,
that's pretty big.
That's done. Once we get this done, what do we do then? Yeah.
No, the scope of Diablo within Blizzard right now is actually pretty huge.
Yeah, no, literally,
especially after the whole everybody's got cell phones, and then they came out with Diablo 4, and everyone was like, okay, here we go. And yeah, so now they're making a big push to bring Diablo back to
pretty big year right now. Like next month.
I mean, next month
is Diablo 1 back in Diablo 3. They've got the rifts open back again for Diablo 1. Diablo 4 is releasing at some point, and Diablo Immortal is supposedly getting decently high praise.
Oh, what I was gonna say is next month is the online BlizzCon.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah, that's true.
So that should be even more excitement as far as, I mean, really all of their branches: Overwatch, Diablo, World of Warcraft, Hearthstone. I mean,
We gotta
they've got
find
so
out
many
if
big games
Overwatch
coming
2
out.
finally exists.
Oh,
Right.
it exists.
I
don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the website, but they've been slowly but surely adding things to it.
Yeah, no, I figured that they were doing some little things on the back end, considering they had a year without updates on Overwatch.
It's coming.
That they were like, okay, we're hard working on Overwatch too. So I'm hoping we actually get to see something that is tangible.
Oh, I
And,
mean, you didn't get to see the demos being played at the con?
I got to see like a little bit of whatever they were showing last year, but like it wasn't.
They had a full blown demo of some of the missions, of some of the co-op missions and team versus team stuff that they're gonna have, which I almost guarantee that they're gonna have an even bigger demo of it this year.
Maybe. Well, more than likely they will, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to see if Heroes of the Storm still exists. Maybe.
Who cares?
Maybe.
I kind of do.
I mean,
I was gonna say it does, but I think I'm confusing it with League of Legends.
They're all MOBAs.
easy. Yeah, I was gonna say easy confusion to make because, well, you guys know me.
Yeah.
I don't like MOBAs.
Neither
so
do
don't
I.
care. But Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch. I mean,
I-
we're talking big
the-
esports games.
The reason why I'm
yeah.
wondering about that is because last year, this time, they fired a bunch of people from their jobs in Heroes of the Storm, like by tweet. So I'm
Yeah.
curious how their division is doing right now.
And then they killed off the esports side of Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Which
see
side?
if they
Because
make an
Heroes-
appearance.
I've put
I'm
a few
sure-
hundred hours
I'm
into
su-
Heroes, so I hope.
I'm sure we'll hear something, but it's probably going to be, along the lines of, hey, we're adding another dude.
Yeah, we added one more hero. Look, there's the storm. What's that game about?
The Heroes in a Storm.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Awkward
We'll,
looks back and forth. We're still making this, right?
we'll probably get some kind of Hearthstone expansion update past Dark Moon Fair. Some kind of WoW news maybe. Whatever, since since all of the raid is out.
Yeah, Shadowlands is chugging along pretty strong. I would be surprised if they don't, preview the next big
Update.
update
Or
afterwards.
patch.
Yeah, it'll be the next raid and another feature more than likely if it follows the cycles that they've been doing.
So we'll get some
Yeah.
kind of neat previews. We got a month to find out though. And we can guess along the way. Maybe we'll see a new Blizzard IP exist or something.
Right?
I don't think that it's gonna happen, but we could.
I mean, jeez,
Plausible.
Blizzard. It's Blizzard's Blizzard. They
True.
they kind of have their own monster.
Can I get StarCraft
Yeah.
Ghost yet? Can I have
Dude,
StarCraft
you ain't
Ghost?
kidding.
I'm gonna ask for it every BlizzCon.
Not allowed.
Man, you ain't kidding.
Can I have StarCraft Ghost yet?
Please.
Can I have something new in StarCraft yet?
Oh well, that maybe. Who knows?
Do they have it over on the eastern side?
Look at him. He just learned about region locking. Already a pro.
Yep. I'm proud of him.
Put that knowledge to use, baby.
Hell yeah.
Isn't Blizzard based in Canada? Isn't one of their main areas?
I mean, you wouldn't think so with all the shit they went through last year about the.
It's either Canada or somewhere Western America. I can't remember.
They have Blizzard North, which is, I believe, in Canada.
Yeah.
In Saskatoon.
Saskatoon.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I just typed that in. It told me that's also in California.
Hmm.
Okay. I thought that they had a studio in California because I remember during the whole like large issues with their employees, it was in America. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yes, Blizzard North in California.
Well, they've got another
True.
company that Blizzard has officially acquired, and they're hard working on Diablo. So
Diablo.
Yeah, so put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
Or don't. Especially if you have COVID.
Also true.
Too real, guys. I'm sorry. It's too real.
I mean, you've earned the rights to make those jokes. It's fine.
I mean, I'm saying.
All right.
Yay!
That was the last thing that I had. Anybody else?
Yeah, I know that's it for
Anything
me.
that's popped up in the meantime?
I don't know. You guys want to talk about when we're going to do bad movies? Who wants to watch The Red and Sasquatch?
We're not
Hmm.
going to talk about Velocipaster, but we will let you know that Wednesday there'll be more Survival Boys,
Yeah.
and our first.
You get the fuck back up here, Servo.
Servo's pulling a slow motion ninja vanish. It's like,
Yeah,
It's fun to sit down.
as long as my PC will be able to handle it, maybe we'll do more Rust depending on what happens. If not, at the very least, there was a huge Volcanoids update, the combat update, that I'd still love to go check out because now there's miniguns and armor
Oh yeah, there are.
and little mini tank turrets that we can send out from the ship. You know, so whenever you give me grenades and I started blasting, then you can still be building inside of the drill and send out little tanks that also started blasting, and then we just have a blastathon.
Yeah.
Let's get blasted, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
when you said that, I just thought about a new Power Ranger. Blast it on!
Blastodon.
Why does that sound like the weirdest evolution of Blastoise ever?
Blastodon. Blastodon.
Blast it on!
Blastodon, use hydro pump.
And other than Survivor Boys, we're planning on doing Remnant Game Night Friday.
Yeah, community game night. Everybody strip down.
First community game night of 2021 with Project Winter.
Yes.
I hear it's like Among Us in the snow.
It also has proximity chat built into it.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hex proximity chat. It's got a lot of gameplay into it, supposedly. So gonna be fun. Plus, we get to play as a bunch of like. We basically like. Has everybody seen The Thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excessively.
We're
Yeah.
literally playing through the storyline of The Thing, except instead of one of us
Oh.
being a monster,
Michael
one of
Russell.
us one of us are just a murderer.
I mean, that's also Among Us, but yeah.
Yeah, no, Among Us was loosely based off of The Thing, but this
Yeah.
Project Winter was way more like based directly out. Like you were in Alaska, you were there.
Yeah, no, that's like that other. There's like an Among Us level that's like that too, where you're out in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Minerva
But
HQ, I think.
Oddly enough, the reason that I've watched The Thing so much is because my father was stationed in Antarctica,
Uh-huh.
and that was the only movie that they had
Oh,
Really?
no.
for a whole year. They watched that movie to the point where they would do the thing where you put the movie on with no audio, and then everyone sits around and does the voices.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is pretty good.
Epic levels of the thing watching going on.
I fucking love the thing. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. Project Winter coming up Friday. Community game night. Everyone's welcome to jump in.
Have you guys ever read the story The Hound?
Mm-mm.
It's the thing. It's the thing from the viewpoint of the alien.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, so kind of like Wicked, but with
Exactly. But imagine the alien is also like, why are humans so badly designed? It's awesome.
Okay, that's awesome.
It's fucking awesome.
The Hound. I'm gonna need to remember that.
Yeah, check it out.
Sounds interesting.
Unleash the Hounds.
Other than that, next Sunday, like normal, 7 p.m. ish, right here, twitch.tv/Remnant Gamers, or you can find us on the audio platform of your choice.
All of them.
Every one of them.
Go to every single one.
You find a random little corner of the universe that we don't exist on an audio platform, and I will force my way into them.
Are we on iHeartRadio?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I say that, but I don't have a guarantee. You continue the wrap up, and I'll tell you in a minute.
It doesn't matter. We are.
If we're not, we're about to be.
Yeah.
As Jonah was saying, you can catch our audio on all across your podcast list of choice. And if you want to check out the video, you can pop over to our YouTube page. Other than that, if you're looking for a Remnant Gamers jersey, we do have jerseys out. You use the code Remnant Gamers for 10% off. That's RMNTGMRS, and you get 10% off. We got some new. Well, we're working on some new channel points for our D&D sessions. If you ever tune into those, so keep a lookout for those.
We're also taking suggestions for our normal channel point redemptions for any of the other nights as well. So if you do have any suggestions that you would like to send to us, either send them in chat, send them into our Discord channel if you're not a part of that already, or email them to us.
Yeah, just let us know. Give us suggestions. Just let us know. And trying to still give Jono some more time.
We're not on iHeartRadio, but I'm listing us on there now.
Okay. Look at my pops. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Look at this thing. And also don't forget, go to remnantgamers.com/gamergoo and get 15% off your first three purchases of Remnant Gamer Goo.
Also, as a disclaimer, Gamer Goo is a real thing, and we're not at all sponsored by them.
No, it's specific. It's different. It's Remnant Gamer Goo. See, look, I got some of it right here. It's all gooey.
Okay.
It's wonderful.
I looked into that last week. Gamer Goo is like this like hand lotion so that your hands don't get all sweaty while you're playing controller games.
Yeah, I know. And ever since I've learned about it, I thought it was the fucking most hilarious thing in the world. And it's been stuck with me since.
We're not sponsored by Gamer Goo yet.
Yeah, I was to say, you wait. If we can get some Remnant Gamer Goo.
Gamer Goop. We're gonna have to call it Gamer Goop.
Yeah. Gormer Glorp.
Gormer Gleep.
Can we get some Remnant Gamer Glorp?
Gamer Gleep.
Oh god. I swear to god, I'll make a commercial day one as soon as we get a sponsorship with that.
Oh no, Gamer Goop is also a thing. Nutritional gaming supplement.
It's so so slimy.
Oh, they only have 0 followers. It's okay. We can take it.
Well, actually, the only thing we need would be 25 concurrent viewers, and we'd be able to get a sponsorship.
Oh,
jeez.
I was about to hit.
As he pours it out all over his keyboard. And
Put that stuff away.
Good lord.
All right, well,
Moose, take us out.
someone gets the fuck
yeah.
out of here.
Right? It would be helpful. So I want to thank all of our subscribers that I've been gone so long from the Rona that I forgot to pull the subscriber list.
I'd like to thank Remnant Gamer Glorp.
So instead of my, because now I'm finally remembering that that's the thing that I do through the haze. I
It
will
looks
just like
like
to say
Flubber.
thank you everyone who has followed and especially subscribed to us. You help us do what we love doing, and we thank you eternally for that. And we hope to see you in Discord and on Gamer Nights Community Friday.
Hells yeah.
We love each and every one of you, and don't forget, if you're listening to us on a platform that's not Twitch, leave a like, leave a comment on there, send a rating on there. It helps us get found and helps us get sponsorships like Remnant Gamer Glorp.
Cool.
Bingo.
Is that it? We love you guys. Good night.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Peanut butter sandwiches.
And Servo with the 10-month resubscribe. Now we love you and good night.
There you go.
Yeah, before that we didn't love you. We're sorry.
Yeah.
It took that little act of kindness.
Yep.
And we will see you all next week.
Or Wednesday, whichever comes first.
Any final words before we depart?
Or Friday.
Enjoy watching my wife play Overwatch.
Flourish.
There we go.
Anyone who's watched WandaVision in the last 2 weeks,
Noble, you wait. I'm gonna get me a damn bear.
flourish. You're gonna get a bear?
Should.